Back here with the 2001 Monte Carlo project, where I'm swapping out the engine, putting the original engine back in. It's been an ongoing process. Disconnected the power steering back there. Got the AC compressor up front. That's also disconnected from the block. We took the headers off, front and rear. Took the starter off. We had to take the starter off to access the flywheel to remove the bolts that's holding the torque converter on the transmission. Like I said, I'm trying to take the engine out only. I'm trying to leave the transmission in. You can see a little gap right here between the two. I'm almost done separating these two together. I'm trying to get them apart. The bolts aren't that hard to get to, and they're right here. Here, there's another one here, and there's another one right there. Damn it! Hold on, let me see. I gotta show you right there. And then there's one at the very back right here. So you can see this one. You can see this one, and then I showed you these over here, starting with this one and all the way down that way. Now here's the tricky part. All these bolts are facing me, so I can get to them. No problem. There's a bolt. I forgot about it. Well, I remembered it, but I wanted to forget about it. This bolt is all the way down here, and it's facing the other way, which means I have to come to the back of the engine block over here. Well, let me put you in the direction I would have to come to. So I'll have to come this way, and let me see if I can show it to you. Let me see if I can catch it on camera. There's a little bolt right there. You see that little guy right there? This guy is costing me problems. I had to take the header and all that just to get to this little sucker. Most people don't have this issue. They just take the transmission with the engine out. But like I said, I'm leaving the transmission in. So this is the last bolt right there that I need to take off to separate the transmission. Also, there is this plate right here. This black plate is also connected to the, I believe that is the differential cover. It's like a, I guess a reinforcement bar. I can't remember the name of what it's actually there for. Besides, it's like a torque bar for basically connecting this end of the transmission with the engine block. So those two bolts you see right there are connected to the engine, of course, and then you have two down there that's connected to the differential housing. This side of the transmission, the passenger side of the transmission, and that's basically it. You could disconnect all of these, separate them apart. Oh, and also the motor mount right here is you just unscrew it from the bottom. Leave the mount connected to the engine, and just unscrew it from the bottom of the engine cradle. Save you a lot of headaches. Disconnect the throttle cables, and that should be it. The transmission dipstick, it stays there. Everything else, as I disconnect everything, I throw them on top of the engine block. That way it doesn't get tangled up or anything. That's about it. This engine's not that heavy, so I'm just gonna use this rope to pick it up. Yeah, I know. I don't have a chain with me. The chain is not here. The chain, I was such a rush to get the engine back here, I forgot the damn chain. The chain is back at my mama's house. But yeah, we'll figure it out. The rope should be able to pick it up. The engine is not that heavy. I was able to actually lift it by myself just to test how heavy it was, and it reminds me of the subwoofer box I have in the back with the 200-pound two 100-pound 15s in the box. So if I can lift the box in and out of the trunk by myself and have a tug test on this engine, it's not that heavy. It's probably, I ain't look at the specs, it's probably 300 and something pounds. But whatever. It has to be done. I'm a one-man army, so I'm gonna get it done. I've been prepping for a couple of days. Well, actually, I prepped one day, took a couple of days off, and then today I came back at it, and this is as far as I got. Like I said, this is an ongoing process. I'm not really in a rush, even though I would like to get this out of here. I would like to sell this vehicle. I would like to get rid of it. I have other things I have obligations towards as far as life-wise, and I can't really have this toy anymore. I did introduce you guys to my Honda Accord in the previous video. This is a 2016 Honda Accord. This is a 4-cylinder sport. Basically, when the engine blew out on me, I needed an automobile that was reliable, dependable, and cheap. So this one was what, $23,000? Yeah, I put a good amount down. My credit is very decent. I pay what, I paid $259 a month, I believe. Yeah, I think it's $259 a month. So yeah, I have decent amount of credit. It's in around in the 700s, higher 700s. Shit, it's probably in the low 800s by now. But I've had this car going. It's about to be a year. Has it been a year yet? Nah, it's going on a year. I think I have 9,000 miles I done put on it. But yeah, this is a Honda Accord Sport. It's a 4-door sedan. Very nice, very decent. This is a San Marino red, 19-inch wheels. This is all stock. This is how it came from the dealer. This is stock. I didn't change anything. The only modification I've done to this car is this little guy right here. A little H on the valve stems. That's the only modification I've done to this car. Down the door lock where I put the keys at. But other than that, it's a 4-door sedan. I'll make a video on that later, showing the insides and whatnot. There's plenty of them on YouTube anyway. Everybody loves this car for whatever reason. I mean, I get 31 miles to the gallon overall, so it's very, very reliable. It's a 16.5 gallon tank, I think, or 17. I'm not sure. I haven't measured it yet, but I think it's a 17. And you get about 31 miles to the gallon. That's over 500 miles on a full tank. So the Monte Carlo, I used to be at the gas station twice a week. With the Honda, I'm at the gas station every 2.5 weeks. So you guys do the math on that. With the Monte Carlo, I'm at the gas station twice a week. With the Honda Accord, I'm at the gas station every 2.5 weeks. Hell, sometimes I forget to put gas in that shit because it's been so damn long. But yeah, this is the V6 versus the 4-cylinder, what they call it, Earth Dream motor by Honda. I think it's been around since 2008, 2009. Don't quote me on that. It might have been 13. Yeah, it might have been 2013 when the Earth Dream motors started coming out. But yeah, VTEC and all that. I don't know nothing about none of that VTEC bullshit. I just know I haven't had any issues with this vehicle other than start, go do the oil change, get the tire rotation, and keep the insides clean. But other than that, yeah, it's an ongoing process with this motor. Getting ready to pull it out real soon. I'll have another video on the Accord Sports. Again, it's a 4-cylinder Earth Dream 2016. I bought it with 6,000 miles, and I'm on my way to 10. Right now we got 15 and change. So yeah, at 16 and something, I think I'm at 15,980 miles or so. So in a couple of days, I'll be hitting the 10,000 mark on my ownership of this vehicle. But it's on the Accord Sports. But ain't about this car today. It's just about this motor getting pulled out. And I give you guys a little inside tour. This is what it looks like when water sits with oil. And this is not good at all. There's surface rust, and then there's this. And this is gunk buildup. You mix that with heat and compression and all that good stuff, and you end up with this. It's some Gula 2.0 type shit. But yeah, little video, little 12-minute video. It's longer than I wanted it to be. But yeah, we getting this thing done. Gonna get it pulled out pretty soon.